Hello everybody, this is Greg29407 back with another episode of City of Heroes. I am on Termite, our plant nature controller, and I am in Granville on Villain side. Our supergroup is turned villain, and we just started one of the patron story arcs. When you're on the villain side, you want to get your patron level, your epic level power pools. Then you have to do some series of missions to get them, unlike on Heroes side where you can just kind of get them automatically. So you had to come over here into Granville and talk to this Arbiter Rain, and you can do different missions either for Ghost Widow or for Mako or Scirocco or can't remember the other one. There's 4 of them you can do, and you have to do a whole series of missions. And once you get the patron arc opened up, unlocked, then you can use any of the epic pools. So we are going to do one. I believe we were talking about doing the Ghost Widow one, but I'm not sure if that's the case now. So we will see what we're doing here. And we're about ready to get started. I think we have to do a few series of things before we get our mission started. And we've got a team of 6 players today, all are in our super group. We're all plant characters. And I think some of them are harder than others. My understanding is that some are hard, some are easy. Ghost Widow one is in the middle. Hopefully we'll do that one. I don't know. We'll see. And let's see what happens here. All right, defeat all Longbow in the base. I think that this is the Ghost Widow one. Good. All right, because I read up on that one today. So I actually took some notes on it so I can know what we're doing. So what's happening is Ghost Widow, who is one of Lord Recluse's right-hand characters. She's very high-level evil person. She found out that her secret base is being attacked by Longbow, who are the good guys, and she needs us to help her defeat all the Longbow in the base. See, they're all coming over here. Here they come. All right. So this mission has, I think, 7 parts to it. Okay, let's go ahead. Bring up my fly trap. As soon as everyone's in here, I'm going to go ahead and hit my wild growth. Either when everyone gets in here or once we get to our first battle, because everyone kind of spreads out until we get there. I'm going to turn my Entangling Aura for my hold. And, well, we're spread out, so I think we'll just use that when we get to our first attack. It's going to be a defeat all. Put up my life-giving spores. Use roots. Really get them all settled in here. Everyone's coming around. All right, so let's go ahead and use this. All right. Start putting some holds on these guys. Got some purples in here. My vines, which has a hold on everybody. Put mushrooms on this guy's head. So we've got a series of 6 plant characters. It looks like we've got 1 Dominator and the rest of them are controllers. It's always a good combination. But we got a Storm character in here too, which is good. Oh no, and I am out of endurance. Holy smokes. Oh, man. See, I just got this new power, temporary invulnerability last week, and I think it's eating me up. It is eating me up. So that's just embarrassing. That is really embarrassing. All right, let me turn on these other. I'll leave temporary invulnerability off. I just don't have the endurance to do all this stuff, unfortunately. back down. I really need to get some work on my endurance. I do have a lot of things running here. But boy, that's embarrassing. Well, I didn't really need all that extra stuff in here, but still, it's kind of stinks that you can't use it. Oh no, what happened? What in the world has happened? Boy, oh boy, 3 of us just got killed. What in the world has happened? Yikes. That's embarrassing. We're going to have a team wipe. What in the world happened? +1 times 8. Part of it. Alright, well, I wonder if I should just go back to the base. Hospital. I'll just go to the hospital. Oh, man, this is not a good way to get started. Yikes. I didn't see who hit me. I hit Overgrowth to give everyone a boost, and next thing you know, I was dead. Holy smokes. Alright. Let's get everything turned back on. Okay. Holy moly, this does not bode well. This may be a long night. Now, at the end of this video, what I'll do is I'm going to go back and show how you can switch sides. Because last episode I was fighting as a hero, now I'm a villain. I'll show how that's done. You can do it a really long way, or you can do it a really short way, and I did it the short way. And I'll show how that's done. I'll do a little short. Oh, for crying out loud! Now what? Come on. Come on. Somebody put a hex on me here. Venom Burst. Please end so I can fly. Let's go. Okay, so I will do a video on how that's done. I'll do it at the end of this video. All right. Okay, defeat all. Those guys are really high level. take it slow here. I'm terrorized. Great. A lot of purples in here. Oops, my salvage is full. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Okay. Jeez Louise. I got hit with the whammy again. I can't take off, can't jump off the ground. Okay. A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Next floor. I figured this would be a really short, simple, since it's the first mission, this would be really short and simple. I just cut really quick, but anyway, I show every step, because we may not make it. Holy smoke. There we go. It's more like it. All right. I use a lot of my powers. My endurance is just getting sucked dry. Boy, oh boy. I lost my fly trap. I like having this this box up there that shows your pets and where they're at. It really helps out a lot. A lot of times when you have your pets, you can't tell them the heat of battle where they're at and what they're doing if they're still around. It's very difficult. Put a hold on these guys. Man, my endurance is just... I don't know, it's terrible. Okay, I think we've got to handle these guys now. We're going to continue this mission, and I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we are back. We're still doing this mission. We're making much better headway now. We got a little bit more control here. I am managing my endurance a little bit better by just staying close to the ground, close to my life-giving spores. Just keeping me tied up a little bit as I start to drop down again. But it seems to help out a little bit here. We're getting close to the end of the mission. Oh, and we were really at the end of the mission. That was it. All right, good. I thought we had a ways to go, but nope, we hit the end. All right, good. Well, that was a tough start to this thing. Holy smokes. Alrighty. Now I do know that my entangling aura does cost a lot. It's fairly expensive. In fact, it's even with my 2 endurance, level 40 endurance, it's still 0.37 per second of endurance cost. That's pretty high. Temporary invulnerability is another 0.24, so I got that turned off. Everything else is slotted up though, so I don't know. That's a little rough. So let's see. So our next mission should be we need to free a mystic for Scirocco, because Ghost Widow, from what I read, is upset that Longbow has found her secret base. So she's and there were also and here there were some of Scirocco's people. So she's talking to Scirocco, saying, "Hey man, what are you doing? Get in my way." And he says he wants to help her because he doesn't like the fact that the heroes are on this side messing their business either. So they're going to kind of team up. So he needs a little bit of help saving a mystic, and his mystic knows how, the hero side have found her secret base. So we're going to try and find this guy and rescue him, so he can say, "Oh, here's who the heroes are. They're getting involved in our business over here in the Rogue Isles." All right. I don't like not being able to use all my my powers as much as I want to in these missions. It's a little disappointing. Having to be very careful with my endurance. Yuck! I don't want to be uncareful. I want to go in here and fight. Okay, that's a dead end there, so we're gonna go up this way. Do we get everyone in team in here? So this is not a defeat all, thank goodness. This is just a rescue. I don't know if we have to escort the guy back out of here or what, though. We'll find out. On. Because the Tingling Aura may be expensive, but it's a very, very nice power to have. I'm going to go ahead and use my Wild Growth again, since everyone's bundled up around here. Everybody's resistance. All right. And I'm immobilized. Longbow guys put quite a few whammies on me, it looks like. Okay, I'm going to continue here to work our way through the map, and when we get closer to this guy we need to rescue, this mystic, I'll be right back. Okay, we're in the middle of a big battle here. A bunch of decoys, which I want to fight those guys, and Spectral Terror. Where's the troublemaker behind all this? Here we go. we're getting all beat up here. We lost a player too. I think they got disconnected. They were complaining about a computer problem they had earlier. So that was, hopefully they'll come back, because this is hard enough with 6 players, much less with just 5. Okay. I got stunned out of my entangling aura and just left it off. I may turn it back on a little bit later, but for now it's off. Here, and I'm going to turn on my wild growth. And I'm going to go overgrowth. Everybody's accuracy and damage and everything else is going to get boosted to the roof here. I also went ahead and used conserve power a little bit earlier when I was running out of endurance again. That helps out a lot, but it's got a long cooldown on it. Terrorized. I tell you, this poor character's gone through a lot in these missions. Holy cow. Stunned, terrorized, held, immobilized. Gone through everything. Oh, brother. Hey, well, I'll use my break 3. Hopefully this wear off quicker than that. Oh, well. All right. I think we're probably getting fairly close to the end here. I could be wrong about that, but... Ay. I would think this would be the room to get that the character's going to be in. Big battle. Let's, there we go. I'm so used to getting so close to the enemies now because of that entangling thing. It's like, oh, I don't have it on. I don't need to do that. Oh, this guy was dead. He came back to life somehow. Maybe just right next to the other guy. Use carrion creepers. Nice. Those orange numbers coming off their heads. That's awesome. Look at that. Holy moly. There's a big pile of them. Okay. Oh, here's the guy we had to rescue. Ghost Widow sent someone after us. Let's proceed. We need to lead him out. All right, Moo Guardian. Let's go this way. I bet there'll be some ambushes. Sure, we got this guy with us. Here he comes. We covered quite a bit of ground. It's all on one level though, which is nice. Here he comes. Boy, oh boy. I forgot how big this thing was. Here he comes. Oh, here's a submarine. No ambushes. Good. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. That's the end of mission 2. The next one, we need to secure the spell components. So that Mystic tells Ghost Widow that that the hero that is causing all the trouble is Numina over on the hero side. So what she wants to do, she and Scirocco are now going to try and trap or kill Numina. And one of the ways of doing that is to get some magical components that they can use to capture her. So now we need to steal some spell components from Nerva Archipelago. Let's see how we want to get over there. We're still in Granville right now. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and do the Ouroboros. Okay, and we want to go to Nerva. Good, it's right there. And I think we have to fight the Circle of Thorns in this one. So the Circle of Thorns have... It's a long way away. They have a lot of the magical things we need to do. And we got our 6th player back. Good, good, good. Here's our Dominator, too. So he's important to have. All right, so let's see. We got to fly way... Oh, it's about as far away as we can get from the entrance. Okay, that's fine. So we got to go over there. I am going to put this on hold while I do the boring flight stuff, and I will be back when we start fighting the Circle of Thorns. Okay, we're on this weird island over here. Let's go ahead and enter into the mission itself. I just wanted to film that little weird place we had. We all know with little giant thorns and stuff. It's kind of cool looking. Alrighty. Got Audrey 2. Audrey 2's with us. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and lay out the wild growth. Alright, okay. Oh, this is going to be long. Okay. 3 ingredients to steal. So I'm not going to film this whole thing, of course. We'll just get a flavor for what we're doing. Holy smokes. Then I'll put a cut on here while we do the whole mission. We have to collect 3 ingredients, so that could take a while. It looks, boy, these hallways are full. Wow. I have leveled up once. I haven't gotten it yet. So I was planning on getting my 3 slots at level 45 in my temporary invulnerability. But since I can't even use it, I can't even turn that thing on. I think what I'm going to do is get another endurance reduction of my 3rd one, do that up for my entangling aura, and just until I get some invention enhancement sets and stuff, I'm just going to have to be really careful with my endurance costs. Ugh, it's like being a tanker again. Everything's endurance. But so I'm going to juggle my my build plan a little bit. Let's see how big this map is. Well, we're covering some ground right now. It's not too bad. Whoops. What happened to my power? Weird. Oh, I didn't have to turn it on before. Okay. Start laying waste to everything. All right. I can't target that. There we go. Let's. I can target it now. Yes, I'm thinking I'm going to focus on my endurance stuff. Once I start, I haven't even looked at enhancement sets on this character yet. I need to do that. I think a lot of it's going to be recharge and endurance for the character, because I'm using this character so much as a support character to help out with the rest of the team with my life-giving spores and things like that, that I really need to be able to keep my powers cycling up as fast as possible and keep my endurance coming as fast as possible too. That would be probably more important than anything else right now. All right, so we're going to continue this, and I will be back when we get closer to the end of the mission. Okay. It's still the last ingredient, and I think we're going to have an ambush. Okay. This mission has not been too bad. We've raced through pretty quickly here. A lot of spaces where there's not much going on. And a couple of tower, really tall tower rooms we had to fight everyone in, so it was kind of vertical as well as the horizontal, but not too bad overall. I don't think we've had any deaths in here. Well, except for my fly trap apparently. Oops, I didn't realize. Go ahead and do overgrowth again. Looks like on our map we can see where we have to go. Right up there. Okay, let's see here. Oh boy. Oh, we can get to the door. Spirit Tree down. I think I'm going to keep Spirit Tree. I'm not going to get rid of that. It's too valuable. Oh, I'm stunned. There we this off. Back down. Put this back down. Thank you. Okay. That's it. All right, so that was the end of mission number 3. Okay, next what we have to do is we need to set a trap for Numina. Okay, so we're going to get an automatic transport once we get the mission. Okay. Hey, my spirit tree came out of the door with us too. Yeah. All right. Find info on Numina in Granville. All right. And my write-up says we have to set a trap for her there. Okay, here we go. Back to Granville. Alrighty. Oh, another lab. Okay. I need to bring back my fly trap too. Who are we fighting? We're fighting the Cray. Okay. Why should I have done that? Only half the team is here. Oops. Started off. That was actually a very accurate hit for my Season Confusion. That was an awful lot of of accuracy there. I like that. I think I successfully hit every single one of those guys. 2 pieces of information to find. The Bible write-up said set a trap for her, but I guess we have to get some information about her first, and then maybe set a trap for her too. But we'll see. I don't know. So I'm going to put these on hold while we fight through these guys and find these 2 pieces of information on them. And hopefully we'll switch over to set a trap for in the same mission. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll be right back. Okay, this has been a bit of a chore. You know, some of these lab missions you have, and you go into a new floor and it has like 2 different elevator sections. Well, this one had 3. So this is their 3rd of 3. We're having to go down every single hallway trying to find this thing. And it looks like this may be where it's at. Hey, there we go. I want to get that close. I keep forgetting. I'm not using the entangling aura. There's our last piece. There we go. All right, so that was an extra mission. Okay. So let's see what this next one is. Maybe wonder if they added that extra mission there for the information. But let us see. Missions. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Speed of Scirocco is the one after Set of Traps. I guess that was Set of Trap for Numina. All right, so, yep, there we go. Crash the Carnival in St. Marshall. I think we'll have to go this way. And I do like St. Marshall. I think it's the one I really like. This is one of the casino town. They have a. If you ever do any enemy, if you play a villain side, St. Marshall has a lot of contacts in here. They have a lot of kind of interesting missions you can do. They give you story arcs and stuff, and these are usually pretty good. I enjoy the ones in here. We had to crash Carnival. We had to crash the Carnival Rebel and steal masks. There's like 6 masks we need to steal, and they're going to use these to set around the final mission against Numina. And apparently, these masks will kind of keep her in place and make her, since she's like a ghost character, it'll make her so that we can actually fight her and do damage to her. So the carnies can be tough if you don't have the endurance resistance to them, which I don't. Then they can be really tough. When I fight them on Killdozer, my brute, my radiation stone brute, he has coverage to everything. He fights these guys like they're nothing. They're just very simple. But every other character I've ever played, they're really tough. You have some of those characters that can become invulnerable for a while. Then they have their decoys, their illusion, like illusion controllers. And those, and then they have those guys that drain your endurance. Ugh, I hate those guys. Okay, we're gonna take a little break here. Let's see who we got to fight. Yeah, the carnies. So 6 masks, and then get I cannot pronounce that. Realia. The illusionists. They get to where you can't hurt them for a while. They'll say unaffected. Oh, I hate that. Okay, this is going to be kind of a pain in the neck to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on hold. as we fight these carnies. See, unaffected. Ah. Do I have a hex put on me? I might. Dark Ring Mistress. Alright, she's probably high level. Oh, she's the boss. Yeah, okay. Right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this on hold while we fight these carnies. Get some mask, and I will be right back. Alright, we are still fighting these guys. Making a pretty good time. A tough time with endurance because, you know, these guys are kind of sapping us out a little bit. Trying to go easy on my powers, but holy smokes, and I'm held again. Yeah, I've been getting held a lot. These guys have all sorts of tricks up their sleeves. We're making our way through this map. We've gotten 4 of the 6 masks. We haven't got the boss lady's mask yet, or boss man's mask. I think a lot of us you can see are having some issues with endurance. Now by getting spores helps out with that, of course. It does boost up our endurance and health. But these drains are kind of affecting it. No matter what. So the phantasms we can fight against. The decoys are a waste of time. Decoys, you can't do anything to, so just ignore them. Go for the creator of the decoys. I believe I'm going to level up a second time during this story arc. Very nice, very nice. I hear a mask. Here it is. Okay, so that's one. There's another one in this room then. Probably. Nice. Yeah, you can see I kind of came down and my endurance bar went. I think one of these carnies died and they drained. When they die, they get this little thing underneath their feet, like right there. I think it kind of saps you of your endurance. Put my hold on. I don't use that very often. A bit of a break. I'm actually not touching the ground, so I thought maybe that would kind of make me immune from this, but it doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be. I just need to stay a little farther back, so I'm not using entangling aura right now. Stay a little bit back. got a illusionist badge. All right, very nice. Master illusion. I didn't see her there. All right, we just need one mask left. Got it. All righty. So we should be starting our final mission then. This is when we need to draw out Numina and fight her to the death. Or she's already dead, so fight her till her defeat. I guess we gotta speak to Scirocco first. He's gonna tell us to fight her to the death. All right, so we're gonna go talk to him, and then I will come back when we are starting the final mission. Be right back. Okay, we came back to Nerva Archipelago, and we're in another lab. But this is, we have to defeat Numina and plant the psychic trap. So more Longbow. All right. The big finale. It's here. Sure about what a decoy is for these guys, but stick with the purple guys. Longbow Warden. Soften him up a little bit. Yep. Lots of bosses in here. Oops, I'll lose my fly trap. Oh, I was getting stunned there. That's all of a sudden my power was gone. We're going to fight these guys for a bit, and when we get closer to Numina, I'll be right back so we can see the final big boss battle. Be back soon. Okay, here she is, Numina. She's right over there. We've worked our way over to this thing we set the trap for. And here she comes. So I'm going to go ahead and start boosting everybody up here. I'm going to hit the overgrowth. I'm going to hit wild growth. I'm going to put the mushrooms on her head. Soften her up that way. I got my tree already out. I got everything on here. I don't think it's going to help to do confuse on it, but I'll throw that on there anyway. And I'm just going to like start pounding her. I got her debuffed. I got the team buffed. We're getting her down now. Fire. Yeah, plenty of carrion creepers all over the place, that is for sure. Self-ramp again a little bit. Ooh, oh boy, oh man. Wow, that was bad. That was rough. Yeah, the way, because dying, of course, turns off all my buffs and everything. Put mushrooms back on her head. Got her. All right. Just in time. I didn't want to lose that, miss out on everything. Turn on my my powers. Holy smokes! You guys are fighting here, looks like. And I leveled up. There we go. With that last character was all I needed to level up. All right. That was it. We're going to get our final picture, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys back to show you how to switch back from hero to villain and villain to hero the fast way. So we'll do that right now in a minute. Picture taken. So I leveled up twice in that mission. That was really good, but just barely, but I did. Let me finish up. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and head back over to, actually I'm going to get you right there. I want to go back to Pocket D. And the best way to go to Pocket D on the villain side is I'm not quite sure. Let's see what our choices are going to be. Capo Diablo has, I think, pretty much everything. Let's go see. Exit out of the team. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Pocket D. And when I get there, I will show you what you do when you get there and how you switch sides. So I will be right back. Okay, I've just entered Pocket D from Port Oaks. It's right next to the arena. And the other entrances to Pocket D on villain side are St. Marshall, and Sharkhead Island. All right, so let's go into the Pocket D proper. Okay, so we're on the villain side of Pocket D. And the hero side is right over there. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into Pocket D no matter how you do it, and you're going to come over to the villain side. Hey, there's our team leader right there. And you see this guy right here, this bird. This is Null the Gull. So you're going to click on Null the Gull. Whoa, guy, what am I doing here? Wait, don't tell me. I'm Null the Gull, a seagull with reality-altering powers. I should be able to figure this one out. Null the Gull pauses for the moment. So, all right, so what can you do? You can click on all these different things. You can do all sorts of different things in here. But what I want to do is I want to change my alignment. And I want to, you can be in either, so I'm already a villain, you can be a hero, vigilante, or rogue. I want to be a hero. I'm a hero. Back to being a hero. All right, now I cannot go back into the villain side even if I wanted to. I just get a badge for switching sides again. Being the full circle badge, it looks like. All right. And now we're on the hero side again. I think I'm going to go to Founders Falls. That's a high-level area. Actually, yeah, that's fine. So that's how you can switch sides. Now, there are a lot of other, there's a longer way of switching sides, which is the original when the game first came out, when they first added this whole switching sides thing, where you can do all these different tip missions that we get. Let me show you what those look like if you haven't seen those before. Let's see here. So we have our active contacts, our inactive, our detectives, and then we have tips. And you can do these missions, and they'll take you from one side. Oh, geez, we're getting attacked by the Richty. Let's go back in this tunnel. You can do these missions. They'll slowly take you over from hero to vigilante, and then vigilante to villain, and then villain to rogue, and rogue to hero. That's kind of the cycle you can go. You can go back and forth however you want to that way. But I find talking to Null the Gull is much faster and easier. So we're a hero again, which is always nice. And what I need to do is I'm going to need to level up. I'm going to level up twice, and I'm going to go ahead and take some more, another endurance here and switch my slots back up a little bit. So I am going to get to 45 and 46. So that's 6 more slots I'll have. Let's see here. So yes, I need to do that over the course of the week for next week's mission. So that is how you switch sides, and that was the Patron Arc that you have to do on villain side. And again, if you wanted to do those, you can on hero side just go on over and do that. Villains can come over to hero side, switch sides, come over to hero side, and set up whatever they want as well. Much easier than it used to be. So until next time, this is Greg 29407 along with Termite and our super group Parks and Rec saying au revoir, and we will see you next time.